Declare a quorum and call the meeting to order. Is Harold here? Harold, let's see. Harold Hogan is going to do our prayer for us this morning. Item number 2. Harold, if you don't mind.
Let's pray. Father God, we come to you this morning with bowed heads and open hearts. Father, we ask that you would be in the midst of this meeting this morning, Father, and honor our steps and direct our path. Father, I ask that you just continue to bless Brown County, Father. Father, please don't forget our nation. Bless it as a whole as well. Father, we ask that you just continue to make Brownwood and Brown County the most prosperous place ever. Thank you for what you have done and what you're about to do for us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Item number 3 is recognition of any special guests. I don't see anyone this morning. Number 4 is citizens' comments. I don't think I have anybody signed up to speak. So item number 4, item number 5 is consideration approval of any of the minutes from June 7th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from June 7th. Sure.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. All in favor? All in favor. Item number 7 is payment of any bills. Oh, item number 6, I'm sorry. Item number 6 is approval of any minutes.
Treasurers and auditors report. You have the treasurer's and auditors.
I move we approve the treasurer and auditor report for May 2021.
Second.
All in favor? Item number 8 is consideration approval of any minutes.
You okay, Judge? Good. Step in here. We're down to the action items.
I'm sorry, I focused.
Can I help you here? Well, item 8, which is consideration and approval. Item 8 is consideration and approval of all appropriate action regarding the following. Item A is Commissioner Precinct 2, consideration of possible approval of action regarding the burn ban. So that's A. Daryl was just telling me that we're getting, you want to speak on that just for a second?
Yes, sir. Looking at the fire forecast coming up as far as fire weather, we're gradually drying out a little bit. So by Wednesday to noon to 5 o'clock RH, we'll drop down to about 30%. So, but we're getting good recovery back at night. So I don't think we're endangered yet, but it is definitely, the trend is getting that way. They had a few fires in Coleman County over the weekend, but nothing major. They were all small, so they were contained.
Personally, I'm in favor of it remaining off for the time being.
I agree.
Agree.
So that'd be no action on item A.
No action.
Sharon,
Yes.
I don't remember when we enacted this,
Burn ban.
being off. I know when we enact a burn ban, it's for 90 days. I don't think being off has any time limit. So,
We're good? We're good?
yeah, I think we're good.
So we'll take no action.
No action on item A.
Item number 9.
No, item
No.
eight,
I'm sorry, 8, so I remember.
8B.
So we're, item number 9 is, no action, or, sorry, we'll take no action now. Item number 9, is that correct?
No,
No.
no.
It is not correct, Judge.
You need me to, I think you're gonna need me to,
I think that Mr. Kelton's gonna have to take over because
you're having a hard time saying, you're not
You're-
comprehending this well.
not coherent.
Go ahead, Joe.
Are you okay? All right, we're gonna go to item 8B, which is Bob Contreras, Grant Coordinator, update on American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You'll have a packet right by your side there, so we'll get to that in a moment. So we got a check on our, I'm just doing a real quick, just informational grant, update, no action. In Precinct 3, we got reimbursed for $24,301 for road work in your precinct on our tech spot grant. The May generator grant, the May has been completed, it's installed, it's up and running. So folks in May, if there's power outages, they will continue to have water.
I drove by there this morning and turned the master switch off and watched it come on again, just to be sure, and it does. I checked it again.
And we got a deposit in Brad County last week for $3,677,319. This is for the American Rescue Plan Act. And the pile of paper you have in front of you is an evolving kind of record of what we can do with that. The main thing is for water, sewage, and broadband. And so the Treasury is communicating with us directly, and so they're kind of expanding what's going on there. Something that I've, in all the package you've got, you'll see there's lots of information. But for example, if the health department, if we're sharing with them the costs, we can pay that. There's certain personnel costs we can pay. So it's getting better on the things. It even talks about watersheds. You just have to read it. I tabbed your pages there from the things that may be of special interest to you. So we're going to have to account for this money using a catalog of federal disaster assistance number, different from the one we use for the coronavirus relief fund. And I believe I dropped it off with the auditors with that new number. So if you're going to spend this money, note that it is the American Rescue Plan Act, and we'll have to use a different tracking number for that on auditing. Next, May 1st, we're due for another check of $3,677,000, same thing.
Bob, do we have to have spent this or had this already appropriated or something before we can receive the second?
That's my understanding, yes, sir. But the way things are going, let me get back to you on that.
Okay.
Fast. Originally, it looked like, yes, we would have to account for it, and just like we did the last time, we spent the initial amount they gave us, and we got a larger check. This time, that's what they said initially, but I haven't heard it since then. So, and Judge, you asked me about whether we were going to receive our money all at once, and that's true. Texas is eligible, but local, that's only for states, it's not for local government. So we have to get our money in two cuts. They call it tranches, so 2 tranches. So if you think interesting reading there, you'll see that it talks about, it looks like low water crossings or watersheds. So they're listing out, but please read the information as I get it. I just got one about an hour ago from FEMA. As I get those, I'll just forward it to you all via email so you can kind of keep up on how much they're loosening the.
And they'll probably do more so as we go along, maybe.
Yes, sir. So.
Probably not get no
One
hurry.
thing that I outlined in your pamphlets is COVID mitigation in your pamphlets. So COVID mitigation can mean a lot of things. It can mean putting windows in buildings, air conditioning, different ventilation systems. We can help schools and water districts. Water districts do not have their own bit of money. So I've been talking to the different water companies since that is one of the primary goals of this, and they're giving me a list of their needs. So as I get that information, I'll just pass it on to you and y'all can just, use it however you need. Any questions? And if you look on your treasury documents, you'll see a website there where if you got a question, you can just ask them directly. No questions? Thank you.
Rob. Item C is Darrell Johnson, Emergency Management Coordinator, consideration and possible approval of action regarding updating on memorandum of understanding between the American Red Cross and Brown County Emergency Management. It was signed previously in 2015, it says here.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So this is an agreement, it's just a rotating agreement we do with the Red Cross every 5 years. The last one was done in 2015, so we're actually a little bit over 5. The only wording I saw different was, we see on section 6 is basically just a it says miscellaneous, MOU does not create a partnership, or joint power agreement, or any joint venture that does not create any financial commitments from one party to the other. So basically, change, I emailed the copy.
Yes.
That's the only change I saw other than just the date on it. This was signed 5 years ago by the emergency management coordinator, Michelle Cox. So
And again, it asked for your signature again today.
present this to you and approve it for me to sign.
Is there a motion to approve the new memorandum of agreement between the Red Cross and Brown County?
So moved.
Do we have a second? I'll second it. All in favor? All right, there we go.
Yeah, I'll get it signed and get a copy of it.
You got a copy there. Item D is Wayne Shaw, Commissioner Precinct 3, consideration of possible action for an application to install a private line on County Road 381 by Mobley Construction.
Well, this is repair on the Terry Nursing Center's lateral lines running from their lift station or sewer chopper, whatever you want to call it. And it'll be in the right of way, just a little bit in the right of way, so only we've got to deal with motion on private property. And it'll be done up to county specs, which the first time it was put in, it wasn't done to county specs, it was signed off on. So this time it will be. I'll make a motion to approve this application.
A motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor? That item passes.
Some of them all, just the very last.
Here's the next page.
Here's the one. This is the one.
Yeah, bottom of it. At the bottom. Go ahead.
Well, the next thing is going to be an executive session, so we'll have to clear the courtroom and go into executive session at 9:15 a.m.